Okay, I'm back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, call. Onboarding. And hold on a second. Okay, today, like we do every Saturday, and make sure you have your new people here. And this call is so important because tons of the questions that we have uh, are answered on Saturday. People say, "Where can I find blank?" We have this here. I know it's Saturday, and Saturday is the day that we say, okay, I'm going to take a break. But this is so important. The people that are here always have an advantage over people that are not because the questions, and I know that because the question that we hear. Hold on a second. Holy cow, we have a sound in the background. It's me. Okay, now it's better. All right. We were having a double echo. I don't know if you could hear it. But anyway, well, today I'm going to show the onboarding. I'm going to go through basically basically the basics. First, let me share my screen. Okay. All right. You can see the first thing that you can see right now. This is channel. This is our website, our Legacy Makers. And when I said almost every questions that we have any time of the week is the answer is here. And that's why I like to go on Saturdays to show you more about the website. But as soon as you get there to ourlegacymakers.com, the first thing that you're going to see is the welcome and the welcome letter. Here say welcome getting started checklist. This is so important that you can send to people that you sign up. And the reason is because when you send this letter, then they have an idea where they can start getting the information, the basics, team calendar, etc. This is very important. And that's something that we give to every person that we sign into the business. Now, this is not the company newsletter or welcome letter. This is our welcome letter. And the reason is because it's specific. And make sure this is a thing that if you have not seen it, go back to the site and make sure you follow the steps like you are a brand new person. First, the welcome letter. Second is how to set up the smart ship. And the smart ship it tells you more about the smart ship, the opportunity, the importance of the smart ship, etc. Because people have to know why it's so important to be in a smart ship. Although it's something that we tell people when we sign up, but if still it's good that they have it here. The next one is the download the Tree app. The Tree app is a great tool for you because here you are running a lot of your business from here, mostly when you are doing follow-up and sending information to the people that are in your team. You can download it by going to the wall or here. You can come here to this site and then you can, if you have a MacBook or excuse me, an Apple or iPhone, you click here. You have any other phone, you click right here. Okay, I'm making sure I forgot to put don't disturb. I don't have calls anymore. All right, perfect. Um, the next one is make sure you sign with the Facebook community. When you go in the Facebook community, you have announcements. You have many other tools that you're going to find here too. And make sure again that you are sure that you are following this. Okay. Here we have the different people events, etc. This is a channel in Facebook. Anyway, let me get out of here. Okay. The next one is team calendar. And by the way, you go slow. I'm going fast here through this, but when you are doing it on your own, you go slow. But here is the team calendar, and the team calendar has all the events that we have through the week, the different calls. And when you click on any of these, it has obviously it has the link, it has everything, the time, etc. I think it's really cool the way that we set it up, not because we set it up. Then back office tours is to know a little more about the back office. It's very basic. And the Tree wallet, and this is very important, is how to set up the Tree wallet. I get so many calls through the weeks that always somebody say, where can I find how to set up my wallet? And again, every Saturday we go through this, but here in this video, show you how to set up your wallet to get paid. Business training, and we have product education, etc. Let me jump first to the product education. Product education, the purpose is not that you have to learn everything about the product, because you don't have to. And for those of you that went to the event in Las Vegas, Daniel said, you don't have to know exactly what is in the product, how they work, etc. Let Dr. Dan say it, and that's why we have the tools. But it's a great place to get more information for you. Most of this information that you see here is also on the app. You see, it's really cool. It has the course, the basics about the company, some of the Wellness Wednesday calls. Everything is here basically on the products. Facts about the products. It's really cool. And we have every product there. And then we have additional information like manufacturing certifications. Why do we have that? Because sometimes people say, where do you manufacture products? And we say, yeah, in the US. How do I know that you do that? Well, you just click here and you send somebody the manufacturer certification. They tell you that the quality controls, etc. And this is especially for people that want to go deeper into everything. Those years are going really deep into the products. And we have 7 products those years. The reason is because they are the products that are in the PDR. We have to have that. And then it's not only we send it to the PDR, but we have it also here available. And every time we get available, those things we're going to have it. Now, business training, that's where you start a business. And I'm going to spend a little more time here. Okay, this is very important. It's probably besides obviously setting up your back office and downloading the app, etc. This is very important because your goal is to build the business, and that's why you are here. I'm going to go basically here to the 5-point recruiting system. This is the base of the process that is needed to do the business. This is something that I've been doing since I learned it. I learned this in the 1990s through a guy, his name is Burke Hedges. He's one of the legends in network marketing. Also, he's a famous author. He also he has studio, movie producing, etc. The guy is a legend today. But anyway, I learned this. Everything's a process. Now, every leader teaches it a different way, but when you look at, they are basically teaching the same thing. Making your list, connecting and inviting is step 2. Step 3, presenting the opportunity, then follow up, and then we have the onboarding. That's what we are doing today. Now, making your list. The cool thing about, not only we have the steps here, but we have how to create your name list. For example, you click here, ta-da! You have 100 people to sign, right? The first 100 people that you're going to write the name. Now, many people say, I don't know 100 people. Believe me, you do. When I started in this business in the early 90s, I was in the US just for a few years. I really didn't know as many people. However, my list was way over 100. And why? Because my sponsor told me that I needed a list of 1,000 people. And that's what he told me. And I just say I have to find those 1,000 names. And I didn't went to school here or anything like that. You have so much access to many people that you haven't seen in a long time too. Now share your story. This is basically and we have many videos also on the training, how to create your own story, the different steps, where you were before, where you are now, and where you are going. The next step, second step, is how to connect and invite it. And now we have the same thing. We have the scripts, you see, to connect, invite. We had the tracker forms. The first one you're already familiar with. We have the second one, but the third one is one that I feel is so important because here's where you are going to write the names of the people that are going to approach. Then every time somebody say yes to take a look at the presentation, you do this, and every time somebody sign up, you do this. I set up one of these. You set it up as often as you're going to use it. If you are going to connect 30 people in a week, that's the idea. The ideal, you do it weekly. Some people do every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But let me tell you, the more you do this, the more people are going to sign up. That doesn't mean that connect 30 people and for sure that week you sign up 6 people. You are creating a lot of people that you're going to follow up in the future. They are going to start signing up, and the numbers are going to improve the more you do this. It's very, very simple, very logic. We have different forms here, and I'm not going to go into all the forms, but this, you already saw this first one. This third one is so important when you are prospecting. Very, very important. I say that many times. Very important. Okay, connecting. We had the basic daily method of operation. Again, to make at least 3 contacts a day, 3 presentations a week, and 3 follow-ups every day, you are going to be successful. The next one is the core 3. And this is the promotion that we have where you get the core 3 for when you sponsor 3 people and they get $1,000 total volume. Here is the explanation. Then you get extra bonus on top of the regular bonus that we have with core 3. Now, and the roadmap to 3 stars, where there's how to set up goals, etc. for the 3-star. Here it is. We have a video, and this video, the video is really cool, talking about the road to 3-star, and we are going to talk a little about in the pay plan part. But at the same time, when you click here, it's not there. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh. All right, I thought the form is there, but it doesn't matter because you follow the video. Okay. Then presenting the opportunity. There's different presenting tools that we have. If you want to, for us to do a presentation, you click here. And then there are 2 options, virtual launch and 30 minutes presentation. On the virtual launch is if you want to do a presentation with you or for you. When you click here, and this is very important, let's suppose that you choose a date and a time. Make sure not only you have your name and email, that you have to do it, add guest who is going to be there, and if it's possible, the email too. And here, tell us more about the people or the different people that are going to be in the call. If it's only one person or there are 5 or see, there are more than 3 or 4 people, you don't have to say who is everybody. But tell us what is the purpose of the call to. Make sure, because many times we have just the name and the email, and this is blank, and we don't have a clue what is going on. It's so important that you share here the purpose of the event. And again, this is found here, book personal Zoom. We also have the link in other places, but this is the fastest way. Now, and here we have links to online presentation. Now, again, here's it's basically to the calendar, but very important. Now, the step 4 is follow-up. Now, the follow-up is very important that you do it with your upline. And when you have the follow-up guide here that we have how to do the follow-up, etc., we talk about that. Make sure you do it with your upline. You can follow up a Zoom. You see, it's a 30-minute call. It's not the other one. You can follow up Zoom with us, and we do a follow-up with you. Closing scripts, more scripts. This is a closing script. And overcoming objections. Now, then the step 5 is onboarding. We have the enrollment form. Here it is, the enrollment form. And as you see, everything is there. The welcome letter, we saw it already. We have to make sure we send a welcome letter to the person that we are signing up. The onboarding, we have a video here on onboarding, by the way.
So quickly.
This is a video that Adrian did in case you don't want to see it, although I prefer the live call that is now because you can have questions. And then the team calendar. You see, we have that in different places. You say, why are we repeating it? Because then we want to make sure that you always find it. And these 5 steps are so important to build the business. Make sure you make your list. You are connecting and inviting. You are doing it with us the first time. The presentations, you are doing at least the first 7 presentations with us. It could be in person if we live in the same town, or could be on Zoom. But make sure you're doing it with us. and then with the follow-up. Right now we have for example, to connecting, we have the video right now with Corbin that you can send that as an appetizer before you invite people to an opportunity. This is the connect inviting. And probably we are going to add something here now I'm thinking about. Because even after that, that push that we are doing with those videos, we are going to adapt something for our team. We are working on that. I already recorded the videos in English and in Spanish, but for now we are going to use the company. The one in English, I send it to the company. They're going to have it in the same website that you see the one on Carving. Okay, let me go back to here, to the original page. Now, any questions about this part before I move on? Let me stop here the sharing for a second. And for those of you that came just in the last couple of minutes, good morning again. Good morning to happy Saturday. Anybody has a question, I'm going to keep going on the side, but I just wanted to say the basics, the 5 steps, very important. That's the way to build the business. You follow those 5 steps and you are going to be successful. All right. Okay, let me go back into sharing. Now, the business resources, you're going to see many of the things that we already saw. And this is where you find all the things that you need as a resources. We basically went through all of them, but we have it also separate. For example, here, guess what? When you get here, what is the launching your business? Ta-da! The 5-point recruiting. We're repeating that. We want to make sure that you're launching your business. Then we have the second part. Oops, I was going down. Tracking forms. Guess what? We went through all that. Tracking forms. All the tracking forms. Here, what we are showing in that second page are the resources. Okay, cool. Tracking form. Now, here, the next one, we have the order form. We already saw it also on the when you are signing up somebody on the onboarding. We have the form where you sign people. In other words, these links are for resources. Now, team presentation slides. I'm not going to click here because every time I click, I download it. I have many of these. But this is where we have the updated presentation that we use. You click here and you download it in your computer or laptop or whatever you want to download it. You can use it later. Now we have here the health professional slide. This is if you are working with health professionals to do presentation. I recommend never to do the first one by yourself. Make sure you do it also with your upline. Here, basically the slides, and I'm not going to click again because I start downloading automatic, it's a slide presentation done specific for health professional. Product training, you already saw that. This is, again, this second page, resources, is where we are going to straight to the resources. And we repeat it. Some people say, oh, why you repeat it? Because we need it. I know. Scripts, they go straight to the scripts. See? Ta-da! We are just basically showing where the resources are. Okay, let me keep going down. Social media 10-day launch. This is really cool, in my opinion. This is a video that Adrian did.
Utilize social media.
The basics of launching the social media. We do calls every Friday, about social media going deeper. But this is really cool. And it has, even here, when you click here in the link, it has the link to the form. That's called the 10-day attraction marketing strategy. Really, really cool. I like this one. Not because we did it, but because it's cool. We have the financial rewards. If you want to know about the pay plan, we have the new. This is not yet. This is something that we are going to do. It's going to be way later because we are going to see if we connect some AI there. Now, training and recordings. Well, these are all the household recordings, etc. You see here. Mastermind, all the mastermind are here. This is our channel, by the way. You see? You have enough there to spend the whole life. Actually, when you go to the channel, okay, in the channel we have business presentations to the compensation plan, health professionals interview. We have the best ones. We don't have all of
For
them.
70 years, Les.
Oops, sorry, I clicked there. We have Spanish. That we are going to have something more variety of Spanish we are going to be adding soon. Just generic, the power of network marketing, incredible presentations from the past, and you go through those training. I mean, it's so cool, not because I did it, but it's so cool because it has a lot of information. And now I know some people say, well, that's overwhelming. Well, I'm showing you where the information is. I'm not telling you that you have to go through all that to start a business. Remember when we were showing you the starting the business? This is here. This is what you do. Not all of this. This is extra where you find the tools. We have quick links that these are mostly to the Zooms from the company, our Zooms, etc. as you see here. Custom invites. This is if you want to create your own custom invites, and 90% of the people doesn't do it. When you click here, connect it to the Canva account that we have, and then you move that to your Canva account if you have a Canva account. Did I say that you need a Canva account? No, you don't. This is for people that like to do their own stuff. Landing page, this is something that we are working on, but it's really cool. You can check it out later. This is the AI app, different from the regular. Remember, when I say AI, it's different. And this is where you go to this site and then you can register with your AI. And you can do it through the laptop or through your phone. And we do trainings on this. And the workbook that is also in the part in the 5 steps, 5-step onboarding, is also help you with setting your goals, etc. But anyway, this is all the tools that we have, and it's very, very, very powerful because again, get us all the information that we need in order to be successful with the business. We are in the process of starting. And I don't know when we are going to have it ready, but we are going to start redoing some of the things here on the site. When I mean redoing, updating, etc., but I'm redoing some of the forms that we have there, but it's not going to be like a huge change. It's just to try to make sure that it's easier for people to connect. Any questions? Very important. Any questions about the onboarding, the website, etc.? You have 5 minutes to ask questions before we go into the pay plan.